Hey guys, how's your weekend been doing? I've been doing fine, been watching plenty of new anime airing this season. Hoping to share with you what I'm thinking of it so far. What do you think of it? Bit early, but let me know in the comments. If you want to do so, pause the video and leave a comment first of all before you watch the rest of it to let me know what you think of the 4 series I've shown you here. Of course, you could always stick with me and watch it to the end and let me know then. In fact, why not do that? As I take us through a journey of the next 4 series to air. Because this is, as you know, the 2019 Winter Anime Preview, from a different perspective. I do my best every anime season to watch all of the new shows that I can share with you what I think of them. A lot of the time it's a pleasure. Get to watch wonderful shows that I normally wouldn't have not thought about watching. And other times, I'm left with shows like Sanrio Boys. Really? Sanrio, like the creator of those character brands like Hello Kitty and My Melody? I suppose why not? It's clear that who you're marketing this at, so I'm not really part of your intended audience, but guess what? I'm going to watch it anyway. And I'm immediately confused and confronted with a terribly acted sword fight between pretty boys. Yep, this is exactly what I feared. We're slowly introduced to a cast in the genre-defining, multicoloured and scene-destroying introductory character cards. There's a hyper-flirty ladies man, Yu Mizuno. The athletic lady killer, Shunsuke Yoshino. There's a feminine charm of Yo Nishimiya. And a stoic manliness of Shichiro Minamoto. Not forgetting, of course, our leading man, one which is actually breaking the fourth wall to bring you his pointless interlude, Kota Hasagawa. And well, the premise of this show is how these guys became friends through unexpected meetings that are designed in such a way to put them into more of a shipping forecast than Dogger, Fisher and German Bite combined. Regardless, we enter the life of our lead Kota as he goes about his boring life. He was apparently scarred as a kid, having been found to have a pom-pom-purin toy, and being teased mercilessly by his friends for it. As such, he all but abandoned his gran who gave him the toy. He never apologised before he died. So yeah, sad childhood. We see him use his knowledge when he helps a lost child find her mum. He's helped by her having a pom-pom in the bag, so they can bond a little bit over it. And with his newfound trust, he finds the mother's details and is able to reunite daughter with mother. He's able to get over his fear of being found out as a fan of Sanrio characters, thanks to Yu. Not you, but the character Yu. He's openly obsessed with Sanrio characters, specifically by My Melody. Likewise, Shunsuke, a friend of Yu's, is a big fan of Hello Kitty. Well, someone had to be, right? Can't have a Sanrio character series without Hello Kitty. Now, I'm not actually going to recommend this one, but that's mainly as I felt myself reaching the stop button throughout. And as someone who's committed to watching everything for these reviews, that's quite the criticism. And if you for some reason feel the need to sell your souls to Sanrio, you can actually head on over to Crunchyroll. This season took a while to get going, but as I've previously said, we've now reached a stage where I'm struggling to keep afloat amidst a torrent of anime being thrust in my general direction. You might even say this season had a bit of a slow start. Like the latest anime we're looking at, slow start. And that's something the anime doesn't really get. Our lead girl immediately gets assaulted by a fulsome pair of energetic fun bags, whilst trying on a new school uniform. Wait, is this girl supposed to be a high school student? She doesn't look any older than a middle school student, in fact, which is made all too clear by her cousin's very different body type. I'm guessing they wanted Hannah to appear cute and timid, and they certainly pulled off that one quite well. It's also made clear to us from the outset that Hannah's a very timid girl, living alone for the first time, but one that has a very loving, caring family. The funny bit of the episode was when her mum and dad just kept messaging her all morning and not letting her actually get to school because of all messages. She's very shy, not helped by the fact that her name is always first on my register. When it's sorted by name, with a name Ichinose, of course she's going to be first. And if you sort it by date of birth, she was born on the first day of school, yes, so she can't escape that either. As we go around the class, we're introduced to the other cast members. There are only really the 3 other main girls which we're introduced to, who we saw before just chatting to each other. There's a level-headed beauty, Eiko. She appears to be the pillar that binds the group together, having known both Kamari and Tama in previous years. There's a tiny and cute Kamari. In a show where main girls all look petite, her tiny frame looks even more out of place. She's a bit sensitive on the size issue, but she loves eating and Aiko. And finally there was the obligatory over-energetic whirlwind, Tama. She doesn't really like her full name, as she was named after Tami Tobacco, or treasure chest. And so she's heavily insisted on me calling Tama. There's a whole lot of name and origin talk in this first episode actually, even more than normal. I can't help but feel I want to hammer home my characters' names to get us to remember them. Could it be they're also self-aware about how similar shows have aired in recent years, and want to make themselves stand out? And that's actually a critical point here. Knowing about this first episode felt special. It's cute and all, but I feel I could be watching the first episode of any cute girls doing cute things show. Most shows like this have something to differentiate themselves. Non-Biori has girls of different ages living in the countryside. Wakaba Girl has a rich girl attending a normal high school. Hinako Note has a shy girl starting acting as a way to get over her fear. Slow Start is just about a timid girl going to high school. Mabrianum itself is getting off to a slow start. That would be kind of appropriate, but it needs to speed up soon or else we'll all lose interest. If you want to take a look yourself, you can actually find this over at Crunchyroll. What? So... Really? Japan? What? So, Pop Team Epic. What was that about? I've watched it and I still don't know what I've watched. Maybe I'm dosed up too much on Lemsip due to my winter cold. But I think I watched it. I'm not really sure what to make of it. There were references in there I got and references I didn't get. There were fidget spinners, Pokemon, Kimono Friends, Skyrim, and taking the piss out of French. This series is so off a wall it has to go beyond the fourth wall. It's sitting behind you watching you pull clueless faces as you watch your telly. And it's still making no sense. If you've ever seen AMV Hell, imagine your face the first time you watched it and raise that to the nth power. I'd like to be able to tell you more, but I really can't. One thing I will say is that for some reason you do want to be up on the latest dank memes, be sure to sit through all 24 minutes as it looks like it repeats, but stick with it, just trust me on that one. And do not adjust your sets. This really is what you see when you watch it. And as if being insane wasn't enough, it's streaming not only on Crunchyroll, but also on High Dive. Good things come to those who wait. And they truly did keep us waiting. Over 17 years since the last episode, then a further 12 hours when Crunchyroll service collapsed under a heavy load that the anticipation caused. But eventually, I did manage to watch the first episode of Card Captain Sakura, the clear card, and it's like it's the late 90s all over again. In terms of characters and plot, if you're any kind of anime fan, you'll come across this bunch at some point in your travels. But in case you avoid anything that looks like it might be cute, I'll revisit them. Our leading lady was Sakura Kinomoto. Originally in elementary school, we rejoin her story in middle school. She's managed to collect all the Clo cards and transform with them into Sakura cards throughout the series' original run, and is returning to something of a normal life. She's the same as ever, sweet, playful and energetic, always arguing with her big brother, but is otherwise a really good girl. An easy flustered, scatterbrained at times, but otherwise a sweet girl. Her best friend is the ever-happy Tomoyo. Tomoyo absolutely adores Sakura, to pretty much her stalker levels, but never actually becomes creepy. Even with a penchant for carrying around a camcorder to record one of Sakura's best moments, it doesn't come off as creepy, or rather sweet and innocent. And finally our male lead, Shawan. Yep, he's back. They couldn't have Sakura without Shawan, in the same way you can't have Sailor Moon without Tuxedo Mask, or Nanoha without Fate. And as this is a sequel series, they've already gone through confessing to each other. They know they love each other, and we get to bask in their love. As does Tomoyo, she stands there with a camera recording all the embarrassing moments for posterity. Of course, this isn't just your basic slice of life and a nostalgia trip. Clamp has prepared us a brand new adventure and set of trials for Sakura to overcome. Something that becomes very clear once she has one of her traditional foreshadowing dreams. The other thing that becomes clear after a vision dream are the cards themselves, and thus the name of the series becomes apparent. Clear cards, as in the Sakura cards become transparent. Through a transformation of a wand, she's able to seal one of your cards, Gale. For new fans of the series, there's no huge barrier of entry. Whilst it does have a lot left unexplained, it's not as if it's not obvious what's going on. However, for long-time fans such as myself, there's more than just a little bit of nostalgia. From the locations to little jokes, the sale retained, and despite the first series airing last millennium, their voices are on point. The same audible clues are everywhere, like they should be. Likewise, the visuals are both good for modern anime, also not unlike what it looked like when the show was airing on TV originally. It's a remarkable feat, but one I'm glad I managed to pull off, as without it, the series could have been jarring or felt off, and it really doesn't. If you have any love for the original Card-hen saga, then I really don't need to tell you to watch this. The show was designed to appeal to us, so if you've not seen the originals, give it a go. Or better yet, go back and watch the original series. For people in the US, the original series is actually available on Crunchyroll. Like the new series is available on Crunchyroll, even for those of us outside the US. And that's 12 episodes down, and God knows how many more left to go. What do you think of them? As mentioned earlier, leave it in the comments what you thought of the episodes. If you disagree with me, let me know. I do like a good argument, although I don't really argue on the internet. But thank you very much for watching. Join me again next time and look at 4 more shows. Bye bye.